Hey, I wanted to come on here. This is Laura Kate and talk about a man that is just a really sad story. Um, his life, he was basically a victim of abuse when he was younger. And, my life actually was pretty damn good before I met this man. And God introduced him to me in Austin. And, I sort of liked him the first time I met him. It reminded me of my mom. My mom had an abusive stepfather. My mom soared in life, though. She had a very positive energy. This man became infused with a demon. He got involved in something the wrong way, and it just destroyed his life. And it was like watching someone completely destroy who they were and who God had designed them to be. It was like the sickest, saddest thing I had ever seen. But I saw it on his brother as well. It was like a demonic presence from their family line, and they were enthralled in it. They were deceived in it. They were being sucked in it. Did I see him prosper and be happy? Hell no. He became very dark. He got a confused spirit on him. He became very oppressed. He lost all logic. God finally pulled me out. He said, get out of here. Get out of this. End it. This man's pulling you down. I let it go. He destroyed his life, whatever he got sucked into. A lot of people, when they make wrong choices and they don't follow God and they don't listen to the Spirit of God, can be sucked into these hellholes, these pits, black pits. I saw a lot of black pits around him. I told him he was one of the worst people I've ever met, and I wish I'd never met him. I wish I'd never met him. It pulled my life down too. It's like when somebody's going through hell and they reach and their hands out to pull you down and they're pulling you down there too, you have to get away as fast as you can. It was his life decisions. It was what he got involved with. It was the spirit around him. It was the sickest thing I've ever seen. He destroyed his life and he destroyed others around him. That's a demon for you. His name was Dan Adante. No respect for this man. He'll never make it through. He's one of the grossest people I've ever met in my life. But you know who else is really gross? All the demons. All the demons that masquerade around hell. Dan had a spirit of usury. It was a demon on him. Just a sick man. He had a spirit of abuse on him. He was abusing other people. He had a gaslighting spirit. It was demonic. His dad had been abusive to women throughout his whole entire life. Court cases were found on it. To be honest, I could not understand why God would ever introduce me to this man. But in the end, when he pulled me out and he said, end this, cut it, the man had been deceived and he couldn't get out. When God has a plan for your life and you ruin it and you ruin other people's lives too, it's really sick. I'm really glad God got me out of it. I really wish I'd never met this man. I really wish I'd never met this man in my life. He lives in a spirit of dishonor. He lives in a spirit of demonic. And he spreads it across worlds and other people. It's really, really, really gross. And it's something that I wish I had never, ever, ever been exposed to. This is Laura Kate.